Hello, welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. It's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fabulous yarny community. Returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your Friday with me for Granny Squares Abound. We're winding down on the collection. I am not winding down on making the blankets. If you're new and you don't know what I'm talking about, Granny Squares Abound is part of the Boggy Creek Blanket Brigade. Little backstory. If you've heard this before, fast forward until you see me showing the blankets. Boggy Creek. How did all this start? Well, Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too, her mom belongs to a women's club here in Central Florida, and their service project is to donate blankets to Camp Boggy Creek. Well, what is Camp Boggy Creek? Camp Boggy Creek is a camp for kids who are dealing with serious illnesses on an everyday basis. Think cystic fibrosis, epilepsy, sickle cell anemia, things that need to be monitored constantly. Things that prohibit them from attending summer camp with kids who aren't sick. The beauty of this camp, which was founded by Paul Newman and General Norman Schwarzkopf, these kids come to camp with kids who have the same illnesses. So every week it's the same kids who have epilepsy, and they're dealing with the same things, and they bring their families in on the weekend. So the families get a chance to meet other families who are going through their shared experiences. The camp is all about kindness and wellness and the fact that they get to be kids. They can swim, they can fish, they have campfires and talent shows. So they get to be kids instead of a kid with a disease. So Nancy thought, well, yeah, I can make a blanket, and then it descended into, I can make another blanket. And then she's like, well, I'll ask Lynette if she can make a blanket. And Lynette's like, hey, we've got these platforms. Why don't you open it up to these really generous people here in the YouTube streets? And Billy, the Crafty Floridian, who is all the tech person who could figure out how to do all the lives and stuff, she's like, I'm on board. So the three of them put their heads together and created the Boggy Blanket Brigade. And last year they collected like 370 odd blankets. So this year they wanted to double that. And I thought, well, how can I help get more blankets? Personally, I don't enjoy making granny squares. They are tedious and boring and ends and all the things that I don't like. But I do not mind sewing them together. That's the fun part to me. So I said in my head, why don't I put it out there to those of you who would like to be part of the Boggy Creek Brigade that find shipping a whole blanket cost prohibitive? Why don't you send me a few granny squares and I'll sew them together for you? Well, a few granny squares exploded into a lot. I probably have 5,000 granny squares. That's fine. I'm working through them as fast as I can. But I figured for the cost of a cup of coffee, if you send me a few granny squares, I'll put them in a blanket. You're part of the Boggy Creek Brigade. Like I said, it exploded a little bit. We're gonna do this again next year. We're just gonna change it up a little bit. We're not gonna let people send 175 granny squares. That's just way too much. But for this year, I'm going through them as fast as I can. I have already completed 19 blankets, and I have 2 more for this week. I haven't been feeling good, so I didn't get a 3rd one done this week, but I got 2 done. So you want to see what I did this week? These are the 2 blankets that I finished. This is blanket number 1. And if you'll notice, all the blankets have a heart, and they're not all red. Sometimes they're different colors. And then I had fiber in my mouth. And then somebody last week sent those emojis, and I just thought they were darling. So this is blanket number 1. Now, if you're sending your blanket to Nancy, make sure that they're 35 to 40 wide and 40 to 50 long. And this one is about 38 wide and about 43 long. So this fits the parameters. So that's blanket number 1. And blanket number 2 is this one. And these are, I love these crazy quilt fun ones. And there's the heart down there in the bottom. And I love the funky colors and just the fun brightness of this. Kimmy from Boggy Creek said that the kids gravitate toward the colorful ones. So I'm trying to mix bright colors together so that, you know, the kids get a bright color. And I throw in some of the, you know, more neutral colors with the bright colors just to brighten them all up. So those are the 2 blankets that I got done this week. I have groups of 49 squares set out. The next one I'm going to be doing is going to be all red and gray. And then I've got another one that's some different shades of, I think it's grays. No, greens. My husband's helped me put these together in groups, so I don't know what's next on the hook. I have to go look and see what he's got set up in bags for me. So the reason you're all here is to see the granny squares that came in, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 packages to get through. So I'll try to get through them as fast as I can so we're not here forever. We'll start with the first one, and this came from Pamela. And Pamela, holy cow, where is this in Wisconsin? OJIBWA. I've never heard of that, but that's where she's at in Wisconsin. And we have a card. Cute sunflower card. She said she came across my channel at the beginning of October, decided to try to whip up some granny squares for Boggy Creek. Hopefully you'll do this again next year. I did a couple of years ago for Rose Likes Crochet for Wings. Pam. Yeah, Pam, we're doing it again next year. So thank you so much for finding my channel and joining in with the Boggy Creek Brigade, because okay, there we go. And we have a bunch of really nice squares in here in all different colors. Look at that, that's so bright and fun. These are great. Thank you, Pam, so much for sending these. I'm gonna keep a bunch of the, I'm gonna keep most of them in the bag. Ooh, this is soft yarn. I need to know what that is. Look at that, isn't that pretty? And look at this one. So, this is really, really soft. But you can see she put a bunch of them, different colors. So, yep, there we go. This is from Pam in Wisconsin. Thank you, Pam, so much for sending those. The next is from Kelly in Exton, Pennsylvania. Let's see a card. I didn't see a card, but she sent a bunch of really nice granny squares. Oh, that's a corner to corner. Really nicely done. Some traditional, some two-tone. Look at that one. Isn't that nice with the corner to corner? These are fun. So she sent me 2 bags, pretty much all of the same colors, the teals and the aquas and the purples. Perfect colors. Thank you so much for those, Kelly. I really do appreciate it. Next is Jean in Morrisville, Pennsylvania. No card in the envelope. She wrote on the thing from Jean. And she just sent a bunch of these granny squares. Look how bright. I love this color combination. They're pretty much all the same. Thank you, Jean. These are really, really nice. I love this really bright, colorful color combination of the yellow and the blue and the red. So thank you so much for sending those. We really do appreciate it. This one comes from Jennifer in Raymore, Missouri. Let's see if there's I don't see a card. She sent a bunch of granny squares. Ooh, I like that color. That's an interesting color. Look at that one. Isn't that nice? We got some gray. Ooh, this is soft. Some red and some really pretty aqua colors. They're all different. Like, here's some solid and some traditional and some purple and the variegateds and some more different color purple and variegated. Look at that one. Isn't that pretty? And some red and orange. Love these. These are fun with the black and the pops of the bright color and some gray and another orange and purple. So thank you so much for those. They will make a great addition to a blanket. Next, we have this box from Josie in Excelsior Springs, Missouri. And she put it in a bag in a box. Let me get my scissors. I don't want to cut anything. Go. Ooh, I see sparkle. Let's see if there's a note in here. There is. Aww, it's a kitties. And it says, Dear Lynanne, the blankets you created with all the squares are really beautiful. Thank you. The children at Boggy Creek will be blessed to receive them. Bless your kind, generous heart. Love to you and your family, Josie. And she sent some really, can you see the sparkle? I don't know if you can see the sparkle. There you go. It catches it a little bit. These are all sparkle. There's some more of the green with the pink. Look at these with the sparkle in them. Aren't these pretty? That's amazing. Look at this one. They're so pretty. And they all have some little bit of sparkle in them. Ooh, look at that. Those are pretty. Oh, these are nice. Very, very nice. And, ooh, some camo for the boys. And some black with some bright colors. Even that black one's got a little bit of sparkle in it. So, Josie, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love the sparkle yarn. And those will make a really fun addition to a blanket for the kids. So thank you very, very much. Next comes a box from Susan in Maumee, Ohio. And she sent a card. And it says, thank you. Susan, did you make this card? It looks homemade. It looks really nice. Here are some squares made out of Big Twist in the color Inclusivity. I love that colorway. Thank you for all you do for the children of Camp Boggy Creek. I'm honored to be a small part of it. She's sending a blanket to Nancy. I think I saw hers opened on Wednesday. Wishing a lovely day for crochet. Yeah, handcrafted by Susan. She made this card. That is one craft I never got into, but I am in awe of all of you that make your own cards. It's amazingly and beautiful. Thank you, Susan. And in here, I love this colorway. Aren't these pretty? I love this colorway so much. I have 2 there and 2 up there still that I'm going to use for borders. These are going to make a fun addition to a blanket or 2. We'll see. I'll split them up maybe just to add some rainbow fun to a blanket. So thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. The next one comes from Kathy McGee in Levittown, Pennsylvania. And here's the card. Oh, I love that. And it says, excuse me, thank you for investing a lot of your time in assembling the blankets for the children going to Bog Creek. I appreciate it. So I made you a gift. Enjoy, Kathy. P.S. I heard a little bird say that you like Jack Skellington. I don't know if that little bird told you the right thing. I've never seen the movie. Now, my kids love this movie. I've never seen this movie. But look at this, you guys. Is that not amazing? She made this drawstring bag. Look at that. Kathy, this is amazing. I love this. That is so nice. You did a fantastic, it's got the handles and everything. This will make a great project bag. Isn't that awesome? Thank you so much. You guys, this is really nicely constructed. Thank you so much for that. And here are her squares that I love, these sunburst ones. I think they're so pretty. Those are amazing. Look at the blues. Oh, I love, look at that colorway. I love it. And some more with the blues. Oh, I love that color. Just some more of these. These are so nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love the bag. It's amazing. Even though I've never seen the movie, I do know who Jack Skellington is, and this is really, really cute. So thank you so much. The next one comes from Vicky. And it's got an international stamp on it. I'm thinking Canada. I may be wrong. Here are my 5 squares. Ode from a viewer who took up my, the kitty cat challenge. Like Laura's Double Duck Dare, you're doing a fabulous job. The yarn is Lion Brand Sesame Street One Hat Wonder. Vicky, Cat Mom Crafts, of course. And she sent me little paw print stickers. So thank you so much. And then in here we have some really pretty squares that are soft and beautiful. So thank you for those. These will get added in. Vicky, thank you so much for sending those all the way from over the pond. This one comes from, I don't know. It just has a box number, South Wayne, Wisconsin. Oh, and then it's box and then bagged. There is a card. Sorry about the crinkles, you guys. I tried to realize it was double bagged. Okay. Ooh, I love this card. I love peonies. Not pretty. I love peonies so much. Here are my granny squares for the challenge. Persephone sent Laura's extra granny squares. These are from Dawn. from Yarn is a Sport. And she sent, I love the bright fuchsia color. Will make a great addition to a blanket. And the variegated. So thank you, Dawn. Persephone, she appreciates your help. So there's that. This one comes from the UPS store in Jupiter, Florida. Wait, there's no squares in here. Okay, hold on. There's no squares in here. Hold on. Cats. Hope you'll accept this donation of yarn to help you with crocheting all the granny squares together. More blankets for Boggy Creek. I have a very stressful 2023 and have not been able to focus on my crocheting as I would like, so granny squares and Boggy Creek were not made. I did send an email asking if I could send the yarn, but I didn't receive an answer. I decided to send anyway. You know what? No, I'm sorry that I didn't answer your email. It must have gotten into my spam because I didn't see anything. And yeah, thank you. And now at the very bottom it says don't read the letter on your video. Sorry. If I knew how to edit this out, I would. But yeah, thank you so much for the Big Twist yarn. I do appreciate it. Sorry that I read it out loud. And thank you so much for the value pound of love, because it will go for a really good cause. I will use this most definitely. So I hope that your 2024 is less stressful and that you can join in for Boggy Creek next year. If not, just your good thoughts are all you need. Even if you don't send a thing, just sending your good thoughts works well. This one is from Mary in, it's worn off, someplace in Virginia. And, oh, sorry. A lot of fiber up the nose today, guys. Ooh, this is a beautiful card. And it says, hi Lynanne, just a few more squares. I also sent you a tote I had hanging around that could be used for squares or your blankets. I'm thrilled to be a part of this. Thanks for all you do, Mary. And Mary, I love this tote. Look at this, you guys. Isn't this cute? I mean, can you tell that I like gnomes? But look how adorable this is. Mary, thank you so much. I definitely will use this for squares or blankets or something. And here are her squares. And I love this colorway. Wow, this is so pretty. I love this. These are really nice. Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you for the tote bag. It's adorable. I can't wait to put some stuff in it because it's so cute. Look at that. All right, put it over here with the tote bag. Oh, I'm making a big mess over there. This one comes from Ramsden Sam in Worcester, Massachusetts, I believe. It's a box full of squares. This is fabulous. I love all these squares. Look at this. Love all the bright colors, the different colors. I mean, check these out, you guys. These are so nice. All the bright, fun colors. I'm going to leave them right in this box because it's easier to store that way. But you can see all the different colors. This will make a great blanket, like the crazy quilt blankets that I like to make, because the more colors, the better, right? Set that over there. So thank you for sending those. This one is from Desiree in Pearl River, Louisiana. She sent a card. Oh, I like this card. She says hi, and it says, okay. Okay, dear Lynanne, here are my double duck squares. This was a great challenge for me. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for taking the time to crochet them together. Yarn I used was, I love this yarn by Hobby Lobby. I made 2 squares each from each skein. I was so glad they had the die lot clearance when they did. I made 11 squares from one skein, and one of the squares has a built-in heart. It wasn't even I wasn't even trying. She wrote the names of the colors on the key tags. Next time I'll try to crochet the squares together for another challenge. Desiree in Pearl River, Go Boggy Creek. So she wrote on every square what the colorways are, but these are so pretty, and I love these colors. They're amazing. She sent those, and then another whole bag full of Hobby Lobby squares. And I love that colorway right there. I'm going to leave them in this because it's easier to store that way and sort. Thank you so much. These are amazing. And for you to spend all that time to tag each one of those, girl, you do you. And last but not least, this one is from Jane in Niceville, Florida. Huh, what a great place to be from. All right. Okay. Holy cow. These are packed in here so tight. I just dropped some down. Oh, well, these are really teeny tiny. There's a whole bunch of these little teeny tiny squares that are all different colors with the gray that she started to sew together. I wondered if there's a card with an explanation, because here's some solid blue and some solid green. Oh, the green with the flowers on them are cute, but they're so small. Okay, I don't see, and then we got a couple in the 5-inch sizes, but most of them are these little ones. Okay, I don't see a card in here. I don't feel a card in here. But, oh, that one's cute. Bunch of small ones, some big ones. That is a hexagon, so I won't be able to help with that one, but we got some more squares and some flowers. So, oh, wait, I think I found the note, maybe. Stuck to the side. It says, I hope you can use these squares for the Camp Boggy Creek project. As you can see, I start things, but sometimes I get bored and moved on. It's the ADD in me anyway. God bless and the rest of the ladies for putting these blankets together. Jane, maybe these are really small, and that's fine, but I don't know, maybe I can figure out a way to use these in the border or something. But there's a bunch of little teeny tiny ones in here and a few bigger ones in here. So yeah, we'll give it a shot. We'll put them in here and see what we can come up with. There's a lot of little teeny tiny ones. Those are fun. And that is why I don't like doing granny squares. They do get tedious and boring. So thank you for sending them. We will do what we can with them, but we do appreciate the effort. So, guys, that's it. Well, just over 30 minutes. I got through all these. As you can tell, the volume is slowing down, and that's okay. The collection is actually over now. I moved the deadline up, but if you have some that, you know, you've been working on, because I said the end of November, go ahead and send them. It's okay. I don't want to exclude anyone, but I'm hoping that the majority of them have already been sent. I am working on blankets as fast as my little fingers can go, and I'm loving it. I'm having a blast putting these blankets together. I love putting the colors together and just seeing everybody's different techniques and different squares, and it's just been a lot of fun for me. And the kids get a really cool blanket out of it in the end. So with that, I'm gonna let you go. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Stay crafty, take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of the ones you love. But above all, be kind to everyone, and we will talk to you on Monday.